You can't tell me what to do. Is what I would say if we weren't recording a program right now.
Oh, I thought we were.
Oh, so welcome to another Derk Mojo's Most Dastardly Adventures. If you could see the screen, That's what it says right there.
Yep. Live and directly from Mojo Studio in Dirk's kitchen.
What's Dirk cooking up in the kitchen?
Oh, I just had some leftover pizza. DiGiorno's.
Oh, I was going yesterday, me and Brandon the monkey boy went out, and he had a choice between Mancino's and Jets. And I believe he picked Mancino's. He claims it's because of the cheese.
Cheese on sports? Cheese is there?
No, the mozzarella kind.
Oh. Well, maybe he thought cheese was at that pizza place. I don't know.
But I also think that it's because of it has a TV screen.
Oh. So you ate there instead of ordering, huh?
Instead of getting Jets. So we had ordered a large, and we had leftovers for later in the day.
Any anchovies?
No anchovies.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing.
I know Michelangelo is a big fan of anchovy and ice cream pizza, dude. It's like my favorite.
Oh, it's not my stomach's favorite. I'll tell you that.
Oh, I thought Dirk might be the only one that would actually have some of Michelangelo.
Not with ice cream combined. Wait for the pizza and anchovy to digest and then eat the ice cream. But boy, what a crappy week, huh?
Yes and no. Weather-wise, it was pretty
crappy here too,
because of just non-stop gloom and rain and strong winds.
3 days of rain. 3 whole days of rain here. It's supposed to be 74 today. No rain.
I think we're supposed to get like a degree less than you.
Oh, 73.
Like a high of 73.
Thought about going to the Taste of Cincinnati, but I don't know yet.
Maybe this is a sign. Queen City.
Maybe. Queen City football. And no, Mojo's not a traitor because he never liked the Lions in the first place.
True.
Yep, there you go.
But something good that happened this week was Willow actually got her new bike.
Ooh. I haven't rode on a bike in years.
Yeah, it was weird the last time I got on a bike and everything. Like, I wasn't falling or anything, but it just felt really weird. And like, I used to do this all the time when I was a kid.
I used to wreck all the time as a kid too. You look like the type that would ride a motorcycle though.
Oh, I was pretty scared because of an incident when I was younger. I was riding on the back of my friend's four-wheeler.
Oh.
And we hit this ramp or this hill that he had. He had a cornfield in the back of his house, or like sort of off to the side and behind his house. And on the edges of the field, he made his own little four-wheeler track. And we hit one of these last hills and everything, and we went straight up and down. And I was like, well, I'm gonna break every single bone in my body if this doesn't land.
Oh, did you fall off?
Right. No, we ended up hitting the back end, and it flattening out, luckily. And he like almost like immediately stopped. Like we went up like 5 feet.
Wow.
Or something forward. And then he just stopped and he was like, holy shit, dude, I didn't mean to do that.
5 feet. Nope. I'll just walk back after that.
Yeah, so Willow was initially going to get a pink bike, but they had the same bike that she wanted and everything, but it was a even cooler purple.
Ooh.
Which we know all bad guys really like, at least the cool ones. You know, like me and Skeletor.
Would Prince be a bad guy?
No, but he is funky.
There you go.
And the one and only.
Yeah, he likes purple. Purple Rain.
Oh, but with good comes the bad. So my old boss.
Oh, this is bad.
Said to the kid, "You're fired."
Wow. Wow, fired him.
He was already talking a bunch of crap and everything. Like he thought that because of I left that instantly meant that he was some kind of freezer manager or something. And the boss never said that to him.
Oh.
And he was like, well, if you were hiring somebody for the freezer and everything, you should have asked me. And the big boss was like, excuse me? I need to ask you why? And stuff. And he was going, well, he doesn't have anybody, so I'm just going to slack off.
Uh-oh. Can't do that.
And like I said, Willow started working there, and she had even said something to him about that. And he had even said to Willow, not the kid, but the boss, that she was doing almost as good of a job as her dad. That's me, Mojo.
Ooh. Like father, like daughter. Oh, you know what I mean.
So she's doing really good, so much so that she was actually training somebody her mother's age to be take the place of the kid. And because of Willow's doing that for the summer, and then once school starts up again, she goes back for the night school.
Oh wow. And you say Willow's only 16, right?
She's gonna be 17 actually in the end of July.
Ooh, that's coming up quickly.
Even quicker is Julie's birthday.
And yours too.
Let's see.
Mojo's birthday. He'll be 45. Wait, that's not right. Wait, is that right?
And remember, Derk, you said that your Celtics were going to win in Game 6. So now you owe me 2 cases of Code Red.
Oh, okay. It's right at the supermarket when you go there. Yeah, that was shocking. I didn't think Jimmy Butler could have done that. 47 points in the game.
I do notice that both Skip and Shannon seem to do this thing where if their team loses or something, instead of like sulking about it and like taking it on the head or something, they'll just be like, no, I'm going to go over the top of what he was going to say and stuff, and be like, they're just total bums. Put Jimmy Butler to the glue factory. He's done. He's not going to do anything more. And Shannon's actually feeling bad now. Like, even though he didn't pick Miami and everything, he's like, Skip, you're going too far there, Skip. You know he's got a knee injury.
Not in game 6. He didn't. Well, it didn't appear that way.
Yes, they said that they came back stronger than ever.
Wow.
But it was like the closest of the games so far. It's like usually before this game, always like at least a 10-point difference.
Right. Or 20. Or I must be thinking of the other game, the Dallas and the Golden State game.
Oh, that was
20,
quite
30
a bit
point.
of a... And then there was the one where Dallas blew the 19-point lead.
Game 2. I turned it off. Next thing you know, oh, guess what? Golden State won. I said, really? How?
So I don't know if this is like a 5 below thing, and maybe that's why they were there. But these snap and switch, they look like just like Legos and everything.
Yes, they do look like Legos.
But the first thing you do is put together the figure, right?
Right.
And I don't know if you can tell, but they gave me 2 left arms. Mikey has 2 left arms.
2 left arms.
Oh,
wow.
But I was like, well, they couldn't like mess up twice or something, could they? So with the Raphael, it's not really very big time noticeable. But if you look at his body, look at the M on his belt, which basically means they gave him a Michelangelo body.
Maybe they're colorblind with red and yellow.
That doesn't change the letter on the R would still be for Raphael.
Yeah. Get a permanent mark and just put a R on it real quick. Wow.
So even though this isn't our watch along, I wanted to talk about Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
Oh, I saw the trailer. Do we have to?
You know, your other co-host on your Guns and Geeks show actually liked it quite a bit.
Yeah, of course he would.
And I actually thought it was pretty cool too. Even though I was going, I gotta look up and see who the voices were for the original Chip and Dale, because if I was going, man, they got all the voices for all the other characters and everything. And I was like, why not Chip and Dale? Because that was the only thing that was really throwing me off, was that they didn't have the original.
Oh, they didn't?
Voice actors. They had
no Tress MacNeille or Corey Burton or Jim Cummings.
Yes, that was the thing. Like, even though Corey Burton and Tress MacNeille are obviously still alive, and doing things, like neither one of them were retired from the business. It almost made me wonder if there was some kind of, oh, you can't be working for this or something, and couldn't go on to, like, because of Tress was doing Animaniacs or something, or but you always saw voice actors being in almost anything, and it didn't matter, it seems like, back in the day.
Well, that's true.
But you just named a few people that were on the original Chip and Dale's. But I was looking through that today at the voice actors on that show. And it's like a who's who of like all your favorite 80s, late 80s, 90s cartoon shows. Because of, as you know, Corey Burton, who was Chip's voice.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was Dale's voice.
Or Dale's voice. That's right. I said Chip because of, isn't that the name of the kid in Transformers?
Yes, Chip. Yeah, the guy yeah. I think the guy in the wheelchair.
Yes, Corey Burton did his voice.
Oh, wow.
Along with Shockwave.
Oh, okay.
And as you know, Tress MacNeille, even though she's known for a lot of voices, a lot of people know her as Dot from Animaniacs.
Mm-hmm.
And sort of an Animaniacs connection, Rob Paulsen, who is known for doing Yakko's voice in the original Raphael, the best Raphael in Mojo's book.
Yep, I agree.
And then, so you have that connection, but also Jim Cummings, Winnie the Pooh, and Tigger too, among many other. But the one that really grabbed me was Alan Oppenheimer.
Yeah, that's a legend.
You know, Skeletor, you boobs!
And Primeval from the Ghostbusters.
So I was going, man, what a all-star like vocal cast for that. Like back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But it sounded like, is it Gidget or Gadget?
Gadget.
Yeah, Gadget and Monterey Jack.
Jim
really
Cummings
sounded
too.
Like they had the original voices.
Mm.
And of course, I always love when they have, like, even if it's like a character just walking in the background or something, I always like the cameos of other characters, like you see in the background, like the mom from Phineas and Ferb was in the background, like as they were going through, like there was some kind of market where these different cartoon characters were selling things in the cartoon land market.
Oh, okay.
But there's always secrets in the city market. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors.
I don't.
Yes, Dirk was like, I can't go for that. Don't go for that. No can do. Not gonna fucking watch cartoons.
I like cartoons. Just how come we have to remake every one of them? That's all.
Just in Dirk.
Yeah.
Darby Allen says, I like turtles.
He says turtles, but did he mean Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Turtles.
Turtle. Remember that one? Master of Disguise?
I'm totally turtly enough for the Turtle Club.
Yep. That was funny. Turtle.
You know, the funniest part of that was him being able to dunk his head all the way into that.
The shell.
So everybody else, like Luke, is probably binging over and over again the Stranger Things.
Never seen one episode.
But Mojo is psyched about it and everything. But he's got to wait a bit for. He's going to wait a little bit for that. But on Hulu, me and Cheese, I think G Wiz would have liked the little bit of Letterkenny that he's seen.
Mm-hmm.
But they had a offshoot show called Shorzy, which was one of the hockey players that was like big time trash talker and everything. And so they did a Shorzy show, and I binge watched that on the Hulu.
On the Hulu. Not Netflix, but Hulu.
Yes, because of when Mojo got his bill for Disney Plus and everything, Mojo sort of forgot that he had the bundle. And he's like, man, damn, so I've had Hulu this whole time? And ESPN Plus?
Wow, you had all that the whole time.
Yeah, because of somehow it's still might be cheaper than HBO Max and Netflix.
That says a lot.
But I guess Netflix has $9.99 or something, but it's like they throw in their own commercials or something. I think because of. Then I know there's a more expensive one, and they had just raised their prices because it used to be $9.99 just across the board.
Yep. Isn't $14.99 now or something like that?
Yeah, that's the thing. And so with that bundle or something, and not a sponsor or anything, but it's $13.99, and it's for you get Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN Plus.
Wow. All this time you could have been watching boxing. I'm jealous.
But I have the Xfinity stream, and that means I can just watch ESPN. So if it's on ESPN, I can catch it. But it's though when they have those UFC events and Cheese and Sports are watching them, it's usually only the ones that are being on ESPN and not the pay-per-views that.
Oh yeah. Preliminary. Is that what they show on ESPN?
Like for the pay-per-views, they'll show everything up into like the mains, like the last 5 fights or something for the night.
Oh.
What they call the main event.
Main event. Might also call it FSC because of Luke. He always wins, doesn't he?
He seems to have a pretty huge lead.
Yeah. LFC instead of the UFC. Oh, it's either him or Vegas. Vegas. They always seem to get it or win or come in second place. I guess they know their. Not Vinny Vegas either.
Mojo gets a cup of coffee and everything goes haywire. Everything goes nuts.
I was wrong.
Oh, audio sort of sounded like Dirk had
All
become a
about it.
transformer.
Oh, yeah. It's the coffee.
More than meets the eye.
Are we talking about season 1 or season 2 or season 3?
I like season 1.
Yeah. I like season 3 after he transformed the movie, the 86 one.
Yes.
I like that season. After Prime is dead and Rodimus takes over.
That was one of those, put it in there with like never ending story.
Mm-hmm.
And the horse stuck in the mud. Optimus Prime dying. Bambi's mother.
You mean Bumpo?
Oh, what else was there? Just a long line. Oh, Littlefoot losing his mom.
Oh yeah. Land Before Time. I haven't seen that in years.
Fievel getting
Oh,
lost from his whole family.
yeah. 5-0 or 5-0.
Somewhere out there, Dirk. Somewhere
Oh.
out there.
Yep. They had to play that song over and over again, didn't they? No matter where you went, that song would always play.
Well, you totally would forget about that because of once that Titanic came out. Near, far, wherever you are. You just totally forgot whatever might have been repetitive before and played the crap out of. Because I don't know if anything had been played out like that song.
Well, you forgot Aerosmith. I don't want to miss a thing. Remember they played the crap out of that?
I don't think that it even comes close to, like, song wise. I definitely prefer the Aerosmith song over the Celine Dion song, but overplayed and almost played as much as they play Mariah Carey on Christmas.
Oh, no,
No
that's
one, no
annoying.
one can touch that though.
No, no one can touch that one. You're
Hammer
right.
came back from the '90s and still was like, can't touch this,
Oh,
and then took off in his parachute pants.
it's like being in Ohio and playing Bone Thugs and Harmony all over again.
Boom,
Crossroads.
boom, boom, boom.
Oh, wait, they did that. See you at the crossroad. I got sick of that song in '96. They played that over and over again here in Ohio because Bone's from Cleveland.
You're gonna miss everybody.
And that's the only part people can decipher. And I miss my Uncle Charles. I got one. I got one. I remember that one too. And I miss my Uncle
Long
Charles.
gone, long gone.
There you go. You remember some.
So before we get into our next segment of the watch along,
Yeah,
which I remember Duck Dodgers and going, really?
Duck
Because
Dodgers.
you showed me this like a long time ago, if you remember, and everything, and I was going, Dave Mustaine was on Duck Dodger?
Yep, he was. I remember watching it too.
Because if I remember like other Warner Brothers things where there was like a recent one where they were doing that Scooby-Doo, where they were having new characters, like how they used to do the old Scooby-Doo mysteries, and the Harlem
Yeah.
Globetrotters would show up, or
Right.
Mama Cass, or whatnot. Well, they had one with Axl Rose.
Oh man. Oh.
But that was after the Duck Dodgers Dave Mustaine that we are gonna check out here shortly.
Yes. This is one of Mojo's favorite people, Dave Mustaine, and the group Megadeth.
Yes, I heard a track off of their new one that's going to be coming out. And Mojo was going, man, this really sounds familiar. Like it had a familiar sound to it. And I was going, oh, I could go with that because of it reminded me of one of the rare songs from like Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey soundtrack, which was really cool for that movie. Like, it was like, man, I might actually like the soundtrack better than the actual movie. And I actually liked the movie.
And I had never seen it.
I've seen all three.
Wow. I only seen the one.
Even
And the
though
cartoon.
the original Bill and Ted has probably been quite a while since. Actually, both of them have been quite a while since I've seen them, but I think I've seen the second one more recent than
the first one.
Yeah.
I forgot that girl from the Go-Go's, Jane Whelan, played Joan of Arc.
Me too. It was one of those weird things like when you watch a movie later and notice like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, I think came out before the Spider-Man movies. And the hitchhiker that they pick up in the desert is Tobey Maguire. And at the time had no idea who it was. Just looked like a guy. And what the heck? Oh, it disappeared.
No, you were here.
Oh no, on the screen behind me, I was like, some kind of message had popped up.
Oh, nope. But we do have less than 2 minutes.
Oh,
or less than 3 minutes. Excuse me.
Zoom. We were already trying to get to our first music break to go into the watch along with Dave Mustaine.
Not to be confused with Derk Mustaine.
Our Dirky Deeds done Dirk cheap.
There you go.
Dirky Deeds done Dirk cheap. Dirky Deeds and the done Dirk cheap.
You may have to do an intro for that one.
Moch, 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 Moch.
Really?
Well, I guess after these messages, we'll be right back.
No horse.